Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome you all to the December 2025 meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission. Jennifer, will you take the roll, please?
George Piper.
Here.
Nicole Wethington. Here. Scott Allen.
Present.
Andrew Anderson.
Here.
Tim Schrock.
Here. We do have a quorum to conduct business tonight. Next on the agenda, approval of minutes. If everyone's had a chance to look at those, I will entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Derek, is there any old business before us today?
No old business.
Okay. All right, then we will move on to new business then, which is a public hearing on a certificate of appropriateness for 222 East Main Street for a walk-in cooler. First, we'll hear from the staff, then we'll hear from the applicant. So Derek, take us away.
As usual, we're having all kinds of luck with technology tonight. Okay. So the application in front of you tonight is for the Boone County Cake Company, Stephanie and John Kim. The address is 222 East, I'm sorry, that's the wrong address. 222 East Main Street is what that should say on your staff report. That's the right address, right, John? Yes. Yeah. This property has come before the HPC on two prior occasions. On June 1st, 2023, for a roof covering over the front entrance, lighting improvements, and a patio addition. And again on October 5th of 2023 for the approval of a mural. The building is considered contributing, which is a building less than 50 years old and which is compatible with its historic surroundings, or a building which is over 40 years old and whose historic character remains but does not rise to the level of notable or outstanding. This is the latter of the two. It is over 40 years old. The action requested tonight, as mentioned, George, is for a walk-in cooler in the rear of the property. The applicants, are proposing the addition of a walk-in cooler at the rear of the property. You can see the image kind of up on the screen now. To provide interior access, a new door will be added to the primary structure, eliminating the need to enter the cooler from the exterior. You can see the door marked here, which will be cut into this space right here. The walk-in unit measures 8 feet by 16 feet and will be installed on a concrete pad. A general site drawing indicating the proposed location, along with the cooler style, has been provided to the commission. Basic walk-in cooler. The cooler will only be visible from the north side of the property and will not be visible from East Main Street. The doorway to the cooler will be installed within an enclosure that is not original to the primary structure. This space appears to have originally been an open back stoop that was enclosed at some point with an LP Smart Side product, and I did confirm that with the applicant. That is the case. Because the cooler is located discreetly at the rear of the property, staff finds that it does not negatively impact the structure or the district. The modifications made to accommodate the cooler are minimal and can easily be reversed. Therefore, staff recommends approval. Pretty straightforward. I'm happy to answer any questions if you have them. The Kims are also here tonight if you have any questions for them.
Thank you, Derek. Any questions for staff at this time? All right. Thank you. Well, we'll next hear from the applicant. I guess before we move on, Derek, should I note that since Nicole is an employee that she won't be involved in the voting tonight?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just mention that. But we still do have a quorum for business, so Nicole just won't be voting. We could have had you some macaron, so if you'd.
I'm sorry.
Good evening, committee. Yeah,
name and address for the record, please.
Yes, yeah, John Kim, 222 East Main Street, Lebanon, Indiana. Requesting that we get approval for the walk-in cooler. We intentionally chose the northwest side of the building, kind of like Derek mentioned, to maximize utility while also being mindful of the presence and location of our business. where we're proposing the location be does not affect any kind of curb appeal, and would minimize the amount of visible space that our customers would see, whether parking from the back or parking in front, like most of our customers do. Also does not cover up or take away from any of the murals or aesthetic improvements that we've made to the building.
Thank you. Are there any questions for the applicant at this time?
I did kind of wonder, Derek mentioned how the addition isn't, I don't remember how he worded it, is minimal and easily reversible, and negative, easily reversed. This isn't like really connected to the building. Is that what that means?
Yes. So we had a concrete, there will be a concrete pad poured, but the walk-in cooler won't be adhered to the concrete. It'll just sit on the pad. The only part of the cooler that will adhere to the building will be the door portion, where we'll have it, insulated and attached in that sense, but it is not hard attached, if you will. It's not foundational or load bearing in any way.
Simple to just
Correct.
remove.
Yes.
Almost as you.
Yep.
put
Just
it
as
in.
easy to remove as it was to put in.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions for the applicant? All right. Thank you, John.
Yep. Thank you.
I will, if there are no other questions or comments, I will entertain a motion on this application.
I would make a motion that we approve as read.
Have a second?
Second.
Jennifer, will you take the roll, please, on the vote?
Scott Allen,
Aye.
Tim Schrock,
Aye.
George Piper.
Aye.
Andrew Anderson,
Aye.
and Nicole Wethington has recused herself from voting.
All right, motion passes 4-0. Thank you. All right, good luck on the cooler. When do you anticipate having that, having it in?
So we're hoping to have parts.
Okay, great. All right, looking forward to it.
For the public, he said as early as next week.
Thank you, Jim. All right, is there any other business before, or is there a staff issued COA, Derek, that you have on other business?
No staff issued COAs
Okay.
this period. All
Okay.
has been relatively quiet in the district at this point. Lots of activity, although nothing necessarily that needed a COA. So you can see that the two buildings on the corner of 39 and 32 are starting to progress nicely. I heard some comments before the meeting started that it just takes a little bit of time. That's the hard part to get across to people who don't work on these type of buildings who aren't involved like we all are with the district. It just takes a lot of time to work on a 140-plus-year-old building, and you peel one piece back and you find 10 more things that need to be addressed. So it's just the nature of the beast, but those are coming along quite nicely. The former Net Tech building, Shaved Ice building, Eichmann, whatever you want to call it, they have submitted to the state for their construction design release. And then once that is received, we should be able to issue local permits, and that project can get started as well.
All right, thank you, Derek. Our next meeting, we usually meet the first Thursday, but that is New Year's Day, so I don't think anybody's going to be coming in for that meeting. Do we want to move it to the 8th of January? If we have anything on the agenda, that is.
Yes, the 8th would be open. There are no other city meetings that would require the use of this room. So we can tentatively move that to the 8th. If we do get an application here in the next couple days, we'll throw it on there. If not, we'll move on to February.
Do we need a vote on that, or can we just move it to that?
I would go ahead and make a vote on it, just
Okay.
seal it.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a motion then that we conduct our January meeting, if there is business to conduct, on Thursday, January 8th.
Second that.
All right, motion second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, motion carries. If there is no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, we are adjourned. All right, thank you.